Right, we're back at the Toy Fair, and once again we've bumped into Vernon, who we've seen every single year since 2007 with lovely helicopters that everybody likes to play with. So we've got something new for this year. Tell us all about it, mate.
Hi, so this is the Microdrone 3.0. So this is the next generation drone with VR capabilities. So with this one, it streams live footage to the Google VR. So you simply put your iPhone into the Google VR, and it streams it live to the actual phone. And it splices the footage into two screens. So when you put it onto your head and you see it, it feels like you're flying, and it turns into one as you're flying.
That's cool.
Take a look at this.
Wow. It always says my eyes a bit funny, but it is good. Amazing. You can actually get, how much are these? The Google things, or are they free from Google? I can't remember.
Free, because
yeah?
you can actually make this out of a cereal box.
Right.
So we'll actually be including this as a template you can download online, or we'll even include it in a package. You can pick it up. It's very simple. You make it out of cardboard.
Fantastic. Really bizarre, but it's good. That's very, very cool. I like that.
Now, the reason we made this is because until now, FPV is a major trend for big drones, but it's quite expensive. So the cheapest sort of FPV kits, you need a transmitter, a receiver, and a screen. And that basic kit could cost about £150. So what we did, we designed a module which streams via Wi-Fi. And that module can stream to the iPhone, because we walk around with the best screen in our pocket with the iPhone. And with the FPV goggles, with this Google VR, you simply make it for free. So now you can simply clip it onto the drone, and then you're streaming live while you're flying.
What's the pixels of the camera that's on the drone?
There's 3 different sizes: 640 resolution, 720 HD, and a 1080 HD.
Right.
Here's some footage of the HD. That was flying over the Toy Fair a few moments ago. This is at CES.
Right. Wow.
Here we go. So this is at just over the hall a few moments ago. And it's crystal clear footage.
So can you actually move the camera as well then, or is it just moving the drone?
Yes.
Right.
So now for Toy Fair, we've launched this brand new micro gimbal. So this micro gimbal uses 2 servos to intelligently stabilize the footage while you're flying. So as the drone is moving forward and backwards, the camera is stabilized with this micro gimbal which sits between the module and the drone.
Wow. Because I've actually been looking at a large drone for filming, and very, very expensive. What's the retail price on one of these?
Only $79.99.
Wow. The one I was looking at was close to £1,000.
Exactly.
With a camera that takes 1080.
Yeah.
So yeah, big difference there in price. Yeah, can you give us a quick flying demonstration?
Sure. So the 3.0 is we have a lot more inertial sensors to stabilize it. So when you're flying, it doesn't just move off at any angle. It always stabilizes it, and it's perfectly balanced. So power it up, and you're hovering. Go forward and backwards. Turn it.
Give me a new haircut.
And it can go 45 miles an hour in
Wow.
a straight line.
Easy to control?
Super easy. It's much more easier than previous helicopters or drones because of the sensors we're using.
Any plans for, because the camera, the drone that I was looking at had GPS, so that whenever it took off, say if your remote control ran out of battery, it would actually come back to the point where it started, and it would practically land itself. Any plans to add that kind of technology to it?
We were actually going to think of going down that line, but actually it's a very expensive technology, so we wanted it to be $79.99. We wanted it to be, we didn't really need GPS at that for this kind of entry-level drone.
Right.
We want this drone to be a simple out-of-box experience which just flies and is easy to use, and then you can step up to it like a bigger drone.
Right.
Following once you got the hang of the micro drone.
Right. Fantastic.
Another cool feature about the 3.0 is that you can fly it with the iPhone and the controller. So there's multiple devices to fly it. So you can pick up the iPhone.
You can fly it from the iPhone
itself.
Wow.
That's with a dedicated Wi-Fi connection and with the handset with this.
Fantastic. Does it come with a handset at that price?
Yes, that
It does.
includes the handset.
Well, that's a really good price, actually. I think it's probably, you're going to be better actually buying it as a package and using the handset rather than your phone, because I know that And if Apple are watching this, iPhone batteries don't last very long. You'd have to have it constantly on charge. You think that would be the one thing they'd need to improve on mobile phones, especially with this type of technology coming out. But yeah, fantastic. It looks like a great level entry drone copter to be trying out.
The reason we chose multiple platforms is because a lot of people like flying with a proper handset, but also people like to have the quirkiness of flying with an iPhone. So the disadvantage of flying with iPhone is the range, because you have a 20-meter range.
Right.
But with the 2.4 gigahertz controller, you get a 120-meter range.
Wow.
So having those options, you can just pick up the iPhone, fly it around, pan it around using gestures and tilt control, and then you can pick up the remote control and then do extreme maneuvers, sort of manual flips. You can do pre-programmed algorithms, and you can do crazy acrobatics like panning around at 45 degrees.
Wow, fantastic. Excellent. Well, thanks very much for giving us all the details.
Thank you.
Clubit TV. Clubit TV.